Equity and the national government and even GCR building something for you so that you can become something. Tell your neighbor, become something. I say it, tell your neighbor, become something. Those who are not speaking, what is the problem? You can't speak English? You can speak English. I'm sure you are trained in English in your school, is it? So if you are successful, and this is on the road to making you an innovator, is that you stand a chance of being inducted into the Equity Leadership Program. Now, Equity Leadership Program just opened doors for you. So the first thing you have to do to get there is to succeed in your high school. You can't get there through any other means. There's only one route. Only one route. And that one route depends wholly on you. Equity Bank, the national government, is just facilitating you so that you can land in that next place that will change your life completely. If you thought getting a scholarship to take you through high school was the best thing that happened to you, that was not even it. The it is when you succeed and get into that next platform. I can give you statistics. Last year, 750 top performing KCSE joined this program. And they have been interning. Do you know what is to intern? Do you know what is to intern? To intern is you are given a job to learn and you get paid for it. For the 3 months that you are out for holiday. They just went back last month, end of July. 750 of them. They are tellers. Some of them are doing operations. Some of them are dealing with payments. You work and you are paid. You earn a salary and you can save. Some of them are the ones supporting their parents as we speak because they are earning for 3 months. They go back to college, they already have paid their own school fees. That is where you want to be. Because the moment you enter into that program, you start earning and you start getting opportunities. Now, if you exceed in your final exams, you have one opportunity that is 1 in a million. Equity will help you to enroll in an Ivy college or an Ivy university. An Ivy university, you know what an Ivy university is? Is the best university there is in the world. I'm sure some of you might have heard of MIT, Harvard, and we have examples of people who have gone through those programs and are working in one of the most prestigious organizations, global, not Kenya. So you have that opportunity. So while you are at it during your high school, the only goal, if I was in your position, I wasn't as lucky as yourself. I can hear there's some of those who are speaking. You remember me one day. You only have one chance now that you are seated here to make that dream come true. I have seen people who have gone to those very prestigious universities. I have never even attended the one. Hata kupitia si kusoma. They go there, they study, and Kenyans are very, very good. In education, they are among the best global. They are leading those big universities, those big tech companies, and I will be telling you where the positions and opportunities are before I finish. You want to be among those. Right now, as we speak, we have 907 people who are in those global universities mixing in with the best kids all over. Some universities don't even care about whether your parents can afford. It's about the quality of you as an individual. What is this that you can do? What skills, what competence, what vision do you have? That is the opportunity you need. That is the second opportunity for you. The third and the last. If you join or if you pass, you have an opportunity to join the Equity Institutional Chapter Clubs for those who join local universities and those who also have an opportunity to join TVET. And let me tell you, today as we speak, TVET as we know it has become more lucrative than the university itself. Just last year, the kids who finished last year, and this came from the minister or the CS for education, is that 40,000 of students who qualify to join universities refuse to join because we have very many graduates and those graduates are not getting the jobs as they are. So if you want to join the university, you must score the highest because there are so many of us students who are qualifying for those universities. These are the three platforms that can usher you to the playing field of innovation. Innovation will open the whole world as we know it. So, what am I calling you to do? Is you make a choice. Make a choice. And if you're going to make that choice, you make it now, not tomorrow. Because time doesn't wait. Already you are 2 years late. You should have started last year when you joined Form 1. But you can still recover. See the best you can do to achieve so that you can at least fall in one of those spaces that I've indicated. Once you do that, your life is set. Let me finish. But before I finish, let me tell you the professions that are in very high demand globally. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are schooled, but if you are trained for some of these skills, I can guarantee you, you are in high demand. And I have had colleagues in this program who have been called from Kenya to go and work in the US and in Canada. Actually, last year, towards the end of last year, one was called to go and work in Russia because of a skill. There are certain job skills the world is unable to supply for now. Let me tell you what those are. Technology and data. I'm sure you have heard of artificial intelligence, machine learning, fintechs, big data, cybersecurity. You can't do those before you subject yourself to university education. University education sets the platform for you to decide where to move next. So, ladies and gentlemen, if I were you, and I like what Peter has shared, how to prepare, how to be ready, how to have a vision, how to program yourself, how to set up a timetable, all those things, those are ingredients in making you the person you want to be. Healthcare and education, nurses, allied workers, mental health professionals, educationists. Mental health is a big problem. Wengi wetu tumetupa mbao. We can see us walking there, but we are not here. We are in our own world. It has become a big, big place for people. You can go and train as a psychologist, all those guys who deal with mental issues. Nurses. One of the biggest problems we have as a country today is nurses leaving to go to the West, UK, US, because the jobs there are just too many. The populations there are very old. In Japan, I think the average age is 65 and above. They cannot generate enough social workers and nurses as quickly as the country demands them. So we have all these opportunities that people are following. You should pursue one of those. Green environment and sustainability. If you look at the back there, those plastic cups, all those things that you are seeing hanging there, when we speak about green, is about how do we take care of our environment by either eliminating those or by giving other options so that we don't spoil them. Those things don't rot. They don't decay. I'm surprised. If you come to Nairobi, it is an offense to be seen with a polythene paper. Very important. There is a lot of demand there. And it's about renewable energy. Environmental science. Environmental and social governance. That is a field that you can pursue. Creative and human human touch. Think of it as designers, writers. Those things you are seeing on Instagram. You lied, you are not in Instagram. Video editors, creatives. Like I can tell you that banner was done by somebody who is trained to create a beautiful thing. It's not just anyone. Yeah? That flyer here for Wings to Fly, I can tell you it took months to get there. Somebody trained to build things, abstract things, and create something that is attractive and which makes sense. Logistics and trade, supply chain, skilled traders, entrepreneurs. Most of us here might end up being entrepreneurs because I know for a fact most of our parents in the DAB are entrepreneurs. It's about buying and selling goods and services. digital strategy, user experience, designers, marketers, content, and lastly is about automation support, robotics, creating robots, desk support, desktop support, prompt engineers. I am sure you are aware today you can speak to a computer in your own language and it is going to understand. There is a science behind it. There is a science behind it called large language models. You speak, they respond. Like when you type on your phone, when you are texting, the phone is already predicting the next word. There is a science behind it. On when you want to go to the browser and you want to search, if you put equity, it will add for you equity bank. How does it know you wanted to say equity bank? There's a science behind it. It is in very high demand. And that is why we are going to a place where a robot is going to serve. You go to your door, you say open the door. It will understand it is you. It can identify you by your language and it will open the door. Or a fridge that tells you what is about to go on out of stock. Eh? That is where I want you to go. Because that is where the opportunities are. That is where the opportunities are. Are you ready for those opportunities? Are you ready? Are you sure? So, ladies and gentlemen, I came to tell you that you are at the right place at the right time. Make use of this opportunity. Make use of this opportunity. You can become something very, very big. And I can tell you, you only need to succeed in your high school education for your life and for your family to change forever. I'm not sure whether I've been able to paint the picture of what success looks like. Actually, not what success looks like. How the other side of life looks like when you succeed. I might not be able to paint that picture properly because I've not benefited, but I've seen with others. I'm going to invite someone here for 5 minutes for her to tell her how her life is, how her life was, and how she went through secondary education. Are you ready for her? Do you want to hear? Okay, join me in putting your hands to welcome one of our very own, Salma. You're not clapping. Salma, come on, good. Peter already spoke about her. So I want her to come and share her life after. You know her life in between. Her life after she has finished high school. Karibu sana.
Our beloved guest of honors, respected managers, EGF leaders, dedicated chaperones, equity scholars, good afternoon all. It's a great honor and opportunity, and it's a great honor and privilege to stand before you today. I'm grateful for the opportunity to share my journey, my experience, and my encouragement to such an inspiring individuals who played a vital role in shaping the dreams and future of many, including mine. First and foremost, I thank the Almighty God for granting me the strength, the wisdom, and the good health to reach this point in my journey. Secondly, I also extend my heartfelt gratitude to the organizers, the EGF leaders, and everyone who made this event possible. And this golden opportunity is a blessing I will forever cherish. To start with, my name is Salma Abdullah Hassan. I was privileged to be sponsored by Wings to Fly, which supported me throughout my high school journey. That is from the year 2021 to the year 2024. I was in Parklands Area High School in Nairobi. I sat for my KCSE in the year 2024 and attained a mean grade of A minus. In 2025, I joined the Equity Leaders Program, and for the past 6 months, I have been interning at the DAP branch, working as a relationship officer operation at account opening desk. I was earning some income here and there. This experience not only allowed me to earn some income, but also gave me a valuable professional skills before joining university. I will be joining Kyoto University in this September to pass my degree, which is economic and finance. The journey wasn't easy. I faced many challenges along the way, but through hard work, determination, and resilience, I overcome them all. To my fellow equity scholars, work hard and smart so that you too may get the opportunity to work at the bank to earn some income, but also gain some skills before joining university. In conclusion, my journey has taught me that with determination, hard work, and the right support, no challenge is too great to overcome. I therefore encourage each one of you to seize every opportunity, to stay focused on your goals, and believe in your potential. The path may not be easy, but the rewards are worth it. I truly wish you all the best in your own journeys and success. Always remember that your dreams are valid, but only if you work for them. Without few remarks, I truly wish you all the best and thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Another round of applause. Thank you very much, Salma. She's suggesting that you give her a standing ovation. Yes, please. Appreciate Salma. I know you've been sitting for long. Congratulations, Thank you very much, Salma, for sharing. Allow me to finish. Allow me to finish. Hello? 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 Kabisa. Now, Salma is where you want to be. Salma is where you want to be. And you have the power to become. I want you, every time you wake up in the morning, every time before you sleep, I have power to become. Irrespective of my circumstances, irrespective of where I come from, I have power to become. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to seize that power within you to become. She told you she's been working for 6 months. It's called interning. Those guys talking at the back. I'm going to give you the mic. You come and tell us that story. Hello? Those guys at the back who are speaking, I'm going to give you the mic. You come here and tell us that story. She's been interning for 6 months. She's headed to KU. I was in KU, how many years? 25 years ago. I was in KU. I am an alumni of KU. And I can tell you, it's an opportunity for you. We can only wish you the very best. You've done so well. You have come so far. Let nobody hold you back. Let nobody hold you back. Let these guys learn from you. Be what you want to become. So guys, I just want to wish you all the very best and to remind you that you are part of a generation that holds the power to shape the future. The world is looking for solutions, for bold ideas, and for transformative action. Let today be the beginning. Leo ikuwe siku ya kwanza safari, where you embrace innovation, challenge the status quo, and use your knowledge to make a lasting impact. No dream is too big. No idea is too small. You have the opportunity to become the best problem solvers, change makers of tomorrow that can shape and ignite ideas to create impact. All the very best. God bless you. Reflect on what I've shared today, and I can guarantee you, next time, have you seen the guys in jackets? Do you know them? The ones who are with yellow jackets? Do you know them? The ones that are telling you to shut up, behave? Do you know them? You know them? You know what they have done for them to get that yellow jacket? And they are here on voluntary basis. It's because they have walked this journey and they know what it means to walk that step. Thank you very much. God bless you. I want to hand this mic over to our host to make his remarks. Asante.
Tupigie makofi mazuri. Thank you, our director, Mr. Sam, for those wisdom. Also from our director from the Ministry of Education, he has really encouraged us. Sindio, I'm sure when we leave this venue or this congress, we'll go home changed people. I know ni wakati wa I had yeah, we are putting everything into consideration. Now we are coming to an end, and I want to welcome some of us to give us a vote of thanks. Starting with a gentleman or a lady. I'm a ladies first. But for this case, because allow me to start with the boy, Muhammad Hassan Abdi from Single High School, to give us vote of thanks. Then I'm sure it's not taking much. Allow me to prepare, followed by Siham, who will finalize for us. So Muhammad, karibu. Tupigie makofi. He's one of us. Yeah, we can learn from ourselves. Yesterday I told us leadership is not about position.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Good afternoon to our respected leaders from the Elimo Scholarship Program, UNHCR, the Ministry of Education, our dedication, security heads, and my fellow students. My name is Mohammed Hassan Abdi. I'm a Zungu student from high school in Kakamega. It is an honor to be in the presence of people who work tirelessly to give us brighter future. Today I stand here not only to speak, but to speak from the heart on behalf of all students. I want to say a big thank you to all heads of Elimo Scholarship, wherever you are in Kenya or beyond. You do not just give us money for school fees, you give us hope, you give us a reason to dream. You believe that a poor child can become a great leader, a refugee can become a professional, and a struggling student can become a shining star. To my fellow students, let us not take this opportunity for granted. Elimo Scholarship is like a seed planted in us, but it is our duty to water it with hard work, discipline, and good character. Let us study with purpose. Let us avoid distractions, and let us remember that this chance does not come twice. 3 years from now, we should not regret but celebrate. And when we succeed, we will also lift others just as we have been lifted. To all heads of Elimo Scholarship, you are not just changing lives, you are changing generation. Powerfully closing line, leo mna wanafunzi, kesho mta viongozi. Thank you for your believing in us.
Tupigie makofi mazuri. The next Winnie. Let us clap for Winnie.
branch manager, Equity Group staff members, and all my fellow students, good afternoon. I'm Winnie Akume from St. Rita Kiarangana Girls in Kirinyaga County. I'd like to express my deep gratitude to everyone who made it today. On behalf of each student, I'm here to thank you all for your support, loving, caring, and for making me who I am today. Even if I faced many challenges before I got this scholarship, but now I'm happy for everything that you have done unto us. And your help has changed many people's lives. And I would love to encourage those people who have dropped. There is nothing for free in this life. You must sweat for it. And please, if you drop, just go and report back to school again. Maybe they will hear you. And I would like to give you this encouragement. Dirty water does not stop a plant from growing. Never let your background backslide you. So please focus on your education. Now we are in Form 2, we are going to Term 3, right? It's not late. Go and change your life. Even if you didn't understand Form 1 work, still you have time to change your life and make it better. Do regret at the end. This is our story. We go and tell it to our children. How will you go and tell your children how you are, how you behave? So discipline is hard work for success. Thank you.
Round of applause. That's a great advice. Sindio? What are you going to tell your future generation? Sawa, okay. I know she's very courageous, so that's why we're happy, isn't it? So we are finalizing in this, the last person to give the vote of thanks is Ham Hassan Abdi from NEP Girls. And after, welcomes him. And after that, we're going to have a photo session. Tupige makofi ya kipande. Yes, thank you.
As I'm standing here, I am thanking and welcoming and I'm greeting to the honorable guests, our EGF group and scholars. So, I'm thanking to Equity Group Foundation for the support for how they supported us, and the people our guests from far places in Kenya, in order to motivate us and advise us. So I'm thanking to them because they came from down Kenya. There is a far place. The reason because they are here is in order to motivate us and advise us in order to in this journey. So as students, you are not supposed to regret. You are supposed to go away. Don't give up. Be proud of yourself. Si unajua yourself. You are supposed to be proud of yourself. Don't give up. Go ahead until to the end. Thank you for the support you give us. May you succeed in life.
Thank you. Kapiga makofi mazuri. Very courageous, blessing these boys and these girls. Thank you to everyone, our visitors and our director, all of you who advised this function to be successful. We are grateful. We are concluding as we are arranging for the photo session. Is there anyone with a question? Yeah. Someone has a question. Be patient. We say patient space. Our director told us that we'll be with you for very few years. After that, you're going to practice or do what you want. But for now, listen. And whatever you do today, it will have impact on your future. So, who has a question? We'll conclude kindly. Oh, someone has a question?
Hello.
Thank you. Only one question, and to clarify, we still have some of us with us in the afternoon. We're going to have a session for questions and answers.
Yeah.
But for him, maybe, you can proceed. Only one question.
Yeah. Tafadhali nataka to ask you a question. Does the scholarship help students after high school with college or universities? Please.
Thank you. I think that's clarification. That's the minutes that this question continue after high school.
Yes, thank you very much for that question. And I think I'm very happy to note that you are at Musingu boys. You can imagine he crosses, Musingu is very far. How much do you spend in fare? He has to go all the way to Kisumu, then Kakamega. Very far, but I'm encouraged. And the confidence, and you're very, very smart. So I want everybody to emulate him. I know you'll come out with something at Musingu. But a very good question. Let's listen. Let's be together. He asked whether we have the same program for university education, the scholarship program under the ministry. As at now, we don't have that, but we are exploring how refugee scholars can be able to benefit alongside other Kenyan students so that you can be able to get help. That is the higher education, loans board. There is already discussions going on so that when you excel at Form 4 and you are admitted in the university, previously refugee scholars could not even be able to go through the COOPs, the central placement. But now there is consideration going on to see how we can be able to open that, and you can be able to apply for university courses
just like the regular students. I'm sure by the time you guys get to Form 4, that will have been sorted and you can now be able to access the help. But we know that the Equity Group Foundation has the opportunities. Are we together? But they only pick the best. So you must excel. Eh? Because they may not have all the opportunities for all of us. But let's ensure that we excel so that we can also be able to access that. But we are promising that things will become very easy for you when these things are sorted out. When you open the opportunities, you're able to apply through COOPS, and then you're able to get help in case you don't access the Equity Group Foundation scholarship program. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam Director. But I told you, the easiest one is to do what? To pass and score A minus. If all of you can score A minus, Equity, we have a lot of branches in Kenya. We even have branches outside Kenya. We are in Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, and even South Sudan. So, if you score A minus and above, you have opportunity to continue with the scholarship. So we have no any other option but to pass or to pass. The rest of the question I've said, we'll handle it. We'll handle the rest of the question afternoon. So prepare your question. You can even write it down. Then we'll answer you during our afternoon session. Thank you. And then we have our photo session. Don't go. Oh, students, we are taking the photos. Eh?